They doing? They smiling in your face all the time. They wanna take your place. The backstabbers, backstabbers. They smiling in your face all the time. They wanna take your place. The backstabbers, backstabbers.
Guys, y'all see that thumbnail, right? Let me remind you if you didn't. First date. Before we get into it, I just want to welcome everybody here. I appreciate your presence. It's always welcome. Right on. Right on. Look here, guys. We got some guys in there early. They're here early, and I appreciate it. My man. Through the Fire Podcast, a.k.a. my man, TJ. Brother, you didn't have to do this. You chose to bless me with this $10 super chat, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, sir. He said, let me reintroduce myself. Salute him. Brother, ain't no reintroduce. You know you good here, brother. Brother TJ. Hey, guys, if y'all hadn't had the opportunity, take the opportunity to go over and check out my man TJ through the Fire Podcast. Check him out. You might enjoy it. Matter of fact, while you're over, don't hit that like button and subscribe to him too. All right? Do that man a favor. Let's do each other a favor. Let's take care of each other. Show some love. Right on? Guys, if you ain't hit that like button, I don't know what you're waiting on. You waiting on the court order? Do I need to send a sheriff to your damn door so you can hit the damn like button? Don't make me have to do that. At least I don't want to. Miss Jolene, it's been a while, but I'm glad you're back. Right on. Look, guys. I came up with this topic. First dates. For various reasons, right? A lot of young cats are scared of rejection. But from what I'm seeing and hearing and what I've been watching, I was a witness to, it's not even just a young guy. I see some guys in my age bracket said they worried about being rejected. Worried about getting me too, or just being put on camera, being embarrassed. I said, man, I don't understand. Look, is that what we're worried about now? Is that gonna stop the opportunity of missing a good woman? Fellas, I'm talking to you right now. I mean, because more than likely we're gonna be the one to introduce ourselves, make the pass, make the move, take advantage of the opportunity. Are we gonna miss out on an opportunity for that? This could be the woman of your dreams. I don't know. You never know. But one thing you'll never know is you don't press the issue. That don't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me at all. Let me say this. I couldn't imagine what if I didn't take advantage of an opportunity I had back in '94 on a campus of Murray State. I couldn't imagine being afraid or being scared or being worried about being turned down or embarrassed or whatever other various reasons you want to give. I couldn't imagine that back in '94 when when I introduced myself to a young lady. And guess what? She went by herself. She was with a friend. That's what some of y'all worry about because they with other people. I didn't let that deter me. I didn't let that stop me. I had a certain level of confidence in myself. As the young cats used to say, I had that certain level of swagger about myself. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from doing what I want to do. I use that mantra in life. It didn't stop back when I was 18, going on 19 years old. It didn't stop then. I think like that right now. I instill that into my kids, to my son and to my daughter, and to my granddaughter. We're not making excuses. We coming up with solutions. We're not coming up with reasons why we can't do it. We come up with reasons why we can. A hater came through and said, Hink, you didn't have no swag. I'll be damned, J-Hub. He said he didn't have no swag. That's a bullshit lie. Please believe you me. I had it. Hey, let me stop. Had it. That means past tense. I still got it. J-Hub, don't sell me short now. Now somebody might say, yeah, he got it. I don't like. No. It's just a level of confidence. I don't believe in putting the ceiling over myself. Y'all may do that. That's on y'all. And then guess what? You're going to pass that stuff on to your kids. Shame on you. Ain't no ceiling. Shit. What my man George said, the ceiling is the sky, something like that. He made some crazy statement up. I don't forget when it was. I think it was doing a speech at Carolina when graduation. I don't remember, but he said something like that. I'm not going to go down that road. Don't put yourself in a box. Never do that. And don't ever have a ceiling. There's no limits. You just got to have the mindset and the heart to go out and do what you need to do. Whatever it is, whether it's approaching a young lady, whether it's going out there and getting that job, your career, your degree, accomplishing whatever goals you have set for yourself. It's a mindset. If you don't have it, you'll never do it. You'll forever come up with reasons, excuses why we can't. No. Let's look for things why we can. Let's look for solutions. Why are we going to do this? Why are we going to accomplish it? Why are we going to do it in this certain amount of time? We're not going to limit ourselves to a 5, 10 years down the road. No. Let's look at it in 3, 2 years. He says, I'm here for the fuckery. Well, J-Hub, you're in the wrong place because ain't going to be no fuckery here. At least I hope it ain't. That's not the type of energy I want to have over here. Not in the basement. Basically, come have a good time, have a good show. Hopefully, get something out of it. Laugh. Learn. Come up with some solutions. Matter of fact, I hope we even help some folks in the meantime, between time. You know what I'm saying? We come out here thinking. You want to make people think. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit there and say, I'm going to change your mind and your thoughts, your how you move and how you operate. I'm not going to say I'm going to do that. But I'm at least make you think about it. At least that's what I'm hoping I'm trying to do. We'll see. But with that being said, in 94, I wasn't scared because she was with a friend. Because if that had happened, I would have never met Dorian. I would have never met her. I would have just sitting there just looking like a scared boy. Young man. Young adult at the time. That's why I just stood there and looked at her. Just looked at her, looked down. Looked at her, looked down. Kept eating my food. Come on, man. Now, do I know cats like that? Yeah. Have I seen cats like that? Yeah. I shake my head. Sometimes it's upsetting too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's upsetting. My bad. He forgot the basement. It was it's civil over here. We civil Negroes and Negroettes and others and whoever else is here. My wife, I can't even get it out. God damn it. My white basement dwellers, my Mexican basement dwellers, my Asian. Man, I got all the international over here. We don't discriminate. We welcome you. Even if you live alternative lifestyle, I ain't gonna hold it against you. I may not agree with it, but I ain't gonna hold it against you. Right on. What'd he say? Was that because of your self-confidence? Yeah, for sure. My man had that change. Shout out to you, brother. He says, I'm hanging of puppets. Damn, I didn't know I had puppets. But no, I would have never made that move. I would have sitting at that cafeteria, scared as hell, not saying nothing. And the thing about it, I was with somebody else. It wasn't like I was by myself. My buddy was with me. We went to breakfast together. But I seen something I wanted, I liked, and I approached. He know what it was. I told him, hey man, I'll be back. I'm about to go over and put my bid in and see what happens. The mindset I take, the worst she could say is no. That's the worst thing. What else could she say to me? What else could she do but tell me no? Look here, let me tell you, you're going to be told no. You're going to hear more no's than ever you hear yeses. So get past it, get over it, deal with it. You're going to hear a lot of no's. You're going to get a lot of doors slammed in your goddamn face. What, are you going to go fold up in a fetal position? What, are you going to go turtle up? You gonna put your head in the ground like an ostrich? No. You keep it moving. You don't do that. That's not gonna help you. So every time you get told no or get rejected, is that how we're gonna act and how we're gonna respond? We can't. We go back to the drawing board. We figure it out. Why did I get a no? Why did she tell me no? What was I thinking? Was my breath bad? Did I not look up the palm? Was my clothes looking bad? Look, God, don't look at my clothes. I know my shirt a little wrinkled. Y'all don't hold that against me. Y'all don't hold that against me. You know, was my shirt, my clothes not right? Would it fit well? What was going on? Was my hair messed up? I don't know. So now you got to evaluate. But that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Shout out to Grace for coming by. I appreciate you, ma'am. But you can't do what I'm hearing about now, and that's getting scared to ask a woman out, to inquire about her, to talk to her. You can't. I know, look, fellas, I know it's not the easiest thing to do. Please believe me. Even before 94, I had to learn to get past the butterflies. I had to learn to get over, saying whatever things I was thinking about myself, man, my clothes, I ain't got the newest, the greatest clothes, because I was poor. I ain't always have the nicest clothes and the latest shoes. Couldn't afford the stuff. But I had to get past all of that and figure out, if I want to talk to this girl, I got to go do it now. I may not get a second chance. I may not see this girl again. Even though she go to the same school, I may not see her in the hallway again. Our schedule may not align for me to do that. So I got to make my move while I can. And that's what I did. I wasn't worried about being told no for what. Look, I felt good enough. That's cool. She missed out. I didn't. Yeah. I'm a dime plus 99. She had to say yes. At least in my mind. Look here, you gotta tell yourself that, man. You look, when you do these things, ladies, I don't think I say we have to pump ourselves up. We got to, okay, psych ourselves up. Go do it. Screw it. Whatever happens, happens. Deal with it. That's what we gotta do. That's what we have to do. And does it hurt when they say no? Yes. It doesn't feel good. That Green Mile's rough. That's a long walk for wherever you're going. I don't care if it's to the classroom. I don't care if it's back home. I don't care if it's back to your seat on your bus. That's the longest walk. And you feel like everybody is staring at you. Everybody looking at you. They know you just got rejected. Why? Because your head down, face long, sad looking, lip poked out. Let me don't go no further without recognizing this super chat. Shout out to my friend Embrace the Grace. She said rejection. I know it. She said rejection is God's protection. Right on. Right on. Grace, you didn't have to do it. You chose to donate that $5 super chat to me. And I appreciate it. Thank you for the blessings. Right on. Look, everybody know you just got rejected. That's how it feels. You feel like, man, they gonna put a spotlight on you. Everybody looking at you, analyzing you. What happened? What she say? That's how it feels. But guess what? Figure it out. You shake it off and keep it moving. Guys, I went as far as got rejected from one person at the same damn table. I know I'm telling my story now. I'm going to get into it. I got rejected from a girl at the table. And guess what I did? I went to the girl right next to her and asked her, you want to dance? Now, I didn't ask her. I just asked, you want to dance? That's it. That's it. That's all I did. I asked, you want to dance? She didn't want to dance? Cool. Now, the girl could have said, nah, you asked my friend. I don't want that. That ain't what she did. She said, sure, I don't mind. I took her on the dance floor. We had a good time. Had a good conversation. I wasn't trying to pick the girl up. I'm trying to have some fun. If I'm going to a club now, this is back in the day when you used to actually dance at the club. Now, I don't know, I don't go to clubs no more. But now I heard they don't even dance. They just sit there and play on the phone all goddamn day. Take pictures of the drinks. Is that what y'all doing? Damn. You could have did that shit at home. Play a little music on iHeart. A Pandora. I'm serious or something like that. Let me stop saying that name like they endorsing me. Everybody I just said, y'all better endorse me. Sirius, iHeart, and Pandora. Y'all need to start endorsing the basement. Back to the store. I wasn't trying to get with her like that. I was just trying to get a dance, man. Have a dance, have a good time, enjoy myself, listen to some music. I don't want to just hang on, sit on by the wall and do that shit. That ain't my thing. If I'm going to go to a club, I want to go there and dance a little bit. Have a good time, chill, whatever. Now, 2024, if I go in the club now, I'm not going to be looking to dance with no woman because I got one. Would I look like dancing with a woman? I don't need her. I ain't trying to do it now, but I'm just talking about then. I don't understand it. But like I think my man Jay Hud, is that level of confidence? Yes, it was. But that was just something I had to develop. I didn't have somebody like to really pour that, I guess, that type of confidence in me, because the type of confidence they told, well, I let me take that back. I can't say that. because my grandfather always told me, said you can do whatever you want to in life. So I guess that was his way of pouring, saying that confidence of picking up a woman. He said you can do whatever you want in life. And when he said that, it means pick up women too, I guess. So I guess I did. I guess I was blessed to have it. But I pour that same mindset into my son. I pour that same mindset in my daughter. So now, when it comes to getting into this world of reaching out to a woman and check and ask a woman out, then that's when it turns into this what we talking about today. First dates. Now, I was on the show, Lapifa Sunday, and one of the things we talked about was first dates and what would you do and take a girl out on a first date. So as a young man, as a young adult, you know, first date was McDonald's or something like Long John Silver or something like that. You know, it's something simple. You know, you college kid, you can't afford nothing. High school, you can't really afford nothing. What are you gonna afford? Take her to Taco Bell and man, y'all, you treating her, buying her a number 2. 2 soft tacos and a soda. It's just, I mean, I ain't had no money. Like I couldn't go to no, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we go to the movies. I'd go to the skating ring back then. You know what I'm saying? You pay for your way in her skating ring, make sure she could get some skates. Or she already had her own, then cool. You save me a couple of dollars. That's more dollars we could spend at the snack bar or playing video games. But that's what we did. Go bowling or something like that. Like I said, we didn't have a lot of money back then. We just didn't. So you make do. And so you're not going on the most lavish dates. You're not it. I could imagine a 60-year-old trying to take her to a 5-star restaurant. Like, shit. Could imagine that. Could afford that. Wouldn't even look at that way. Wouldn't even look at that way. So now as an adult, hey, if someone's asked me, I'd take out on a coffee date. And you look, she said, I don't drink coffee. Cool, I understand. I don't drink coffee either. But they got other options here. We can drink, sip on. Me, I take the approach of a first date. It's somewhere I can go and have a conversation with you. My first date, it don't have to necessarily be a coffee date, but it's got to be someplace where it's not a lot of distractions, right? It's not a lot of noise, a lot of chaos, a lot of stuff going on that's going to take our attentions away from each other. Because my intention is to have a conversation with you, see what you all about, you know. And again, we already been talking on the phone, right? It's not like I'm just completely going out with somebody I've never had an interaction with, a conversation with. We talked on the phone. You know what I'm saying? We had our exchange then. I learned a little information about you then. But now I'm taking that opportunity to see you face to face. Now I'm taking that opportunity to follow up on what we talked about. You understand what I'm saying? I'm following up on what we discussed on the phone. So now I remember you said this, and that. Okay. Let me quiz you about that. Let me talk to you about that. Let me ask you about, so why? Why'd you take the stance? Why was you feeling that way? Why would you do that? What was you thinking when you was in that situation or this situation? So now I'm paying attention. Now I'm taking intel. I'm taking mental notes. Because I need to know if what she was telling me, if she was real, if she was about what she's saying, she wasn't just talking. So fellas, I tell guys all the time, we need to listen more. A lot of guys talk too goddamn much. They talk all the goddamn time. They do more talking than listening. And fellas, that's not good. Because when you talking all the time, that means you're not listening. And when you're not listening, you're not paying attention to what's being said by her. Because guess what? She could give you clues on why you need to get the hell on out of there quick, fast, and then hurry and leave her ass at the goddamn restaurant. She's giving you clues, letting you know she's not the type of woman you really want. But you don't know this. You know why? Because you was too busy, well, probably bragging on yourself. Saying everything about yourself, telling everything about yourself. Just talk about bullshit about yourself. I do this, I do that, blah, 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 blah. And that's nice, that's cool, it's okay. And you'll have your time and moment. But you need to pick your spots. Instead of doing all of that, guys, because guess what? The burden's on you. At the end of the day, if you pick bad, that's on you. If you pick good, that's on you. So on that date, use that opportunity to get the knowledge that you need to let you know, what do I want to go further in this relationship? Do I want to go further with whatever you want to call it? Do I want to continue to pursue it? Or this something that this ain't gonna work for me? It may be something she said, or something she did, or what she wore, or what she didn't wear. That's the opportunity then to find these things out. But instead, guys, you want to talk, and brag and boast, and that's not what it is. That's not what you need to be doing. You need to be paying attention. Look at the signs. If there's red flags that you need to be aware of, you can acknowledge them then. You can see them then. You can deal with them then. And then what you can do is whatever you choose to do, you can either address them, correct them right then and there, handle them right then and there, deal with them right then and there. And then you can see how she handles correction. If she can handle being called to the carpet or being accountable, that's going to let you know a lot right there. Okay, this woman's, she's not only willing to be accountable or being willing to be called to the carpet or being corrected or being asked on certain questions and tough topics, but she's also willing to make some adjustments. She's also willing to learn. She's also willing to correct anything that needs to be corrected. Acknowledge certain things that need to be acknowledged. She didn't try to avoid it. I like that. And that lets you know when you can continue to rock with her or not. Or if she's doing all those things I just said and said, and she's doing the opposite. She's not taking accountability. She's blaming everybody else. She's doing everything that totally turns you off. That lets you know you can cut that situation short. That's what it's telling you. But guys, you got to pay attention. You got to look at the signs. You got to pay attention to what's going on around you. And the way to do that is taking her to a place where you can actually have the conversation. Now, something like, oh, when you go to a restaurant, do it. You can. But guess what? When you go to a nice restaurant like that, you're going to have all type of distractions, right? You're going to have the waiter constantly coming over, want to fill up your glass of water, ask you if you need anything, want this, and that. You're going to be focused on your food and not even on the conversation. That food may be so good that you totally distracted how good the food is, and now you forgot about the conversation. Now she's distracted on everything going on around you. She's looking at other people. You know, some people like to people watch, right? She started watching other people, how they move, how they act, what they wearing, what they dress. Now your conversation is not even on what it needs to be on. It's focused on other people. Or she going to sit there and get bored and start playing with the phone while you in there trying to engage with her. All of those things are distractions you don't need to be dealing with. All of those things are distractions you shouldn't even have. But you set the tone and put her in an environment for that to happen. So what are you supposed to do? Now you took the power out of your hands. You put it back in hers. Now you at her mercy. Now you can't even control the conversation because she wants to talk about, ooh, what you got to eat? Can I tell you something? She wants to eat some of your food. She wants to see what you done about the food and out. Maybe I need you to be locked in because I'm trying to have a conversation with you. And you may not want everybody around you to hear what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be in that conversation. But guess what? You have a table across. Most of the time the table's only probably about 2 feet to 3 feet apart. And now you got a table right next to you. They can hear your conversation. You can hear their conversation. Or they in a booth and you're in a booth right across and they can hear all that. Yeah, those are distractions you don't need. Not when you're trying to find and learn stuff about this individual. Look, I'm going to show this clip. It's kind of funny talking about guys, these young guys worry about rejection. But I got a couple clips. And I think it's the same young man. It looked like it is. But I got a couple clips with him in it, man. This just shows you it's not hard. It's not. But check out my man with this in this clip.
I'm gonna get cheese. I was definitely trying to talk to you though. I ain't gonna cap. I said I was definitely trying to talk to you.
Oh.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
I'm 21 too. You got your boyfriend? You single?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Jada.
Why you smiling so much, Jada?
Because
I miss
Does I always smile?
yeah.
Nah, you very pretty though. I ain't gonna cap. Where you from?
Chicago.
Okay, I'm from Atlanta. Yeah. Email. I ain't gonna shake your head because you at work and shit. But yeah, your smile very pretty too. I can't get your number?
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait, that's all you want?
Yeah, that's it. I really ain't even want no food. I ain't gonna cap. I just bought it to talk.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
you. Used to be texting me, checking me, calling me.
I'm gonna let you put that shit in here though. Go ahead.
85.
On a dime, and then we
How you spelling that?
J-A-T.
J-A-T. You stay right here? Alright, bet. I'm gonna call you. You gotta make sure you answer though. You look too good the rest of my time for you.
words all the better, but I
Have a good day.
can't for stupid letters. Singing love songs, love songs, love. You saw me singing love songs.
You know what I'm saying? Simple as that.
So, God, that young man, he said he was 21. I don't know if he actually 21 or not, but that's what he said. But you got some young cats out here scared to even to make that attempt what he did. That young man rolled up on that girl. Like he said, I didn't even want a sandwich. I'm not even hungry. But I wanted to take advantage of the opportunity. And that's how you have to move. It wasn't a lot of conversation. He let her say what all she needed to say. And he seen that first. She was smiling. She was engaged. He honed in on that. Oh, what you smiling over? You smile like that a lot? Look, man, he put his beat. He put the game down. But you got cats who even scared. They would sit there and stare at the girl like he's. I seen. Look, me and my lady was out at Applebee's. Now I know some of y'all. Oh, Apple. Y'all go to hell. Ain't nothing wrong with Applebee's, especially doing happy hour, half-price appetizers, drinks, specials. Grace said, it was smooth. Yes, it was, Grace. Harmonize says, lost art. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is. This guy was at the bar. I wanted to record. So, I started recording. My lady started saying, put your phone out. Doing that. Embarrassing him. The hell with him. He looked like a damn lame. I should have kept recording. He was looking so pitiful. Dude was at the bar right next to a young lady. He didn't say a word. He didn't say a word. Scared. I'm like, dude, what? He kept looking over as she just looked straight ahead. Well, I guess she was looking at TV or just enjoying the food. He just said word. He kept leaning back, looking at her ass. I shook my head, man. I started to go over and tap my man on. She said, hey, man, go put your bid in. She right there. Ain't nobody around. I started to, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to embarrass the man. I'm sure my lady would have said something. Why did you say something to him? I should have. But man, I like, Jesus Christ. Is this what these cats are talking about? It's a problem. Young blood, you right there. It's obvious you like what you seeing. You lean back about 4 or 5 times, staring at her ass. Now look at her. That's why you misspelled table. No, you wasn't supposed to have your phone out at the table on date night. So, guys, you don't know. That's a rule that I came up with. No telephones at the table. No telephones at the table. So I presented that to her. She agreed, and that's what we don't do. No telephones at the table. What we need telephones at the table for? Everything we need is right here at the table. And whatever ain't, we'll deal with it later. We'll deal when we get to the car, or to the truck. So yeah, that's my rule. That's how I roll. I don't believe that. I can't stand that shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all be out and you see a table full of people. Every one of these son of bitches like this. Every one of them. Every last one of them got a damn telephone in their hand. I can't stand that, man. I can't stand that. That's, man, look, there's no way I'm on a date and she's there looking on her phone. I see couples like that. They same table. They can't have a conversation because they both in their phones. How crazy is that, man? How can you enjoy this quality time with each other and you got your phone in your hand? That's pitiful, man. That's pitiful. So I don't agree with that, and that's why I came up with the rule: no phones at the table. Not even at the kitchen table. At home. No, we're not doing that. Put the phone down. Who you calling? What you need? I don't even have it out. It's in my pocket. Hers in the purse. For what? Everything we need is right here at this table. Me and you, we good. We need each other. We right here. We good. We good. So no phones at the table. Oh man, there Jay come through. He said, "What up, big brother?" I heard in my eyes, man, once say you get to most success with women in cold approach by detaching from the outcomes you want. Just vibe and talk. I know that's right. Guys, in case y'all didn't see, my man Derek J's a member. He's a member of the basement, and you not a member? Shame on you. Take advantage of the membership. I'll drop a lot of good behind-the-scenes videos in the membership. So if you would like to be a member, make sure y'all hit that membership button and join. It's reasonable. I ain't trying to bust your head. So join the membership. I greatly appreciate that. Let's keep it going. Let's go to the second video. Same cat, different way he moves.
Excuse me. How you doing? I ain't never had Starbucks before. What do you think I should get?
A strawberry aside.
A what?
A strawberry aside.
Let me try the strawberry one.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Add a tip.
You don't go to that.
Oh, no, I'm definitely not.
When you listen, ain't no
I would have added a tip if it went to you, though. Of course. What's your name?
My name's Kate.
Okay, cool. I'm E-Man. Nice to meet you. You from here? I am too. I ain't never seen you, though, but I'm going to be in Starbucks.
Your first time coming to Starbucks?
This one. You can make it, though. I'm going to be waiting. Just don't take too long.
You gonna be mad at me.
Well, I'm going to be mad at you.
We was out of strawberry aside.
How you going to recommend?
we're blessed in a dime. And
This is good though. Just a little cake.
I'm going to be honest. I don't even want this for real. I just wanted to come talk to you. I just wanted to try to make your day for real. Why you trying to hold your smile and you smiling all day?
I keep sticking to you cause I'm for
Actually, can I just get your number? Okay.
love song, love.
It was nice meeting you. I'm going to text you, respond.
You know what I'm saying? Simple as that.
Those are two clips of a young man putting his bid in. Fellas, it's not hard. Again, I'm going to say it again. The worst she could tell you is no. Don't act like you ain't ever heard no before. I'm going to say it again. You're going to hear more no's in your life than yeses. Accept that. It is what it is. But you don't let that stop you. You don't let that deter you. You don't let that shut you down from whatever you choose to do. Whether it's get a woman or get a career or take advantage of an opportunity or make this money. Don't do it. Don't do it. But let me not go any further because I know if I don't, it won't get done. So I got to display my Funko and album of the week. Here we go. Funko of the week is characters from Gladiator. Album of the week is Eve, First Lady of Ruff Ryders. Classic album right there. Classic album. That's Eve before she got that good old white man. Before she got that jungle fever, guys. That was Eve. You remember Eve one? We had the two paws on the chest. Tattooed it on the chest. That Eve with the slick short haircut. She was going to the barbershop with me. That Eve. But no, on the serious though, man. Look, you can't be nervous. You can't be scared. You can't be worried about getting rejected. Rejection is part of life, man. It's part of life. But let's keep this thing going. Let's keep it going. Because when you do get that opportunity to go on a date, right? Some of the things you don't want to do, you know, on your first date, and that's don't overcomplicate shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Don't do that. Because when you try to overcomplicate stuff and try to overthink stuff, man, you're going to look foolish. You're going to look real bad. You're going to fall on your face real tough. So don't overthink it. It's not that serious. Don't take yourself that serious when you're out on a date. Don't. Relax. Enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Look, that's why I say on your first date, man, don't go to a restaurant like that, man. I know it's a thing to do, and I'm sure that's probably what she would like to do. She doesn't set the tone, man. Fellas, you have to. You're going to be the one paying for it. You decide on where you want to go. Now, if she's with it, then cool. If she's not, the hell with her. I'm going to say it again. If she's with it, cool. If she's not, to hell with her. There's plenty of beautiful women out there. Keep it moving. You don't move off of her. She moves off of you. Guys, y'all have to start doing what y'all supposed to do as men. Because y'all, we men. Come on, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Go somewhere where you know you can enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? The atmosphere is nice. It's relaxing. Go somewhere you're going to feel comfortable. You're not going to feel uptight. Hands and palms, you're already going to be sweating. Nervous as hell. You're already going to be doing all that. But then when you go somewhere where you could just be yourself and relax and be at ease, man, it makes the day better. I promise you. She'll adjust. She will adjust. Look, only thing you got to do is take it to a nice place, a nice outing, where you can have conversation, but at the same time, make sure it's fun and it's engaging. You know what I'm saying? Some of those things right there tonight is going to help you. Another thing you need to make sure you do when you go on this first date, make sure you prepare yourself with some questions. Have some questions and mentally prepared for yourself. Now, don't go put them in your phone, go reading off your phone. Don't do that. Memorize your questions, especially the ones that's what you consider the most important and ones that you want to know for sure. You might have been on the phone the night before. She said some things that left you scratching your head. Make sure you bring that up during that conversation on your first date. Say, baby girl, you said something about kids. You want kids? Kids in your future? Okay. Because it might be a situation you don't want kids. Whether you already had kids or it's just not your thing. But if she's showing interest in wanting to have kids, you need to know this. You need to confirm this. Because that's not going to work. She wants kids, and she may want about 4 or 5, and you don't want any. Now, one or two things got to happen. Either you got to not go on that date and just say, this ain't going to work because I don't want kids. Or make the adjustment like, I'm not going to completely be totally off from kids because I would like a little junior. But you're going to have to make that adjustment. Make that decision. Ain't no need to keep playing, stringing a girl along, but and at the end, you really don't want kids. That's not cool. Now you wasting your time. That could have been spent on a woman who may not want kids herself. And you wasting her time because she wants to get with a man who may want to have 8 to 10 kids. Who knows? That's a little extreme, but goddamn. But you never know what somebody's preference is. I'm just saying, man. You never know. My man, Truth and Reality Undefeated, a.k.a. the Red Ranger, comes through. He said, dinner's a horrible first date. Red, I ain't going to sit there and say it's a horrible first date. I just wouldn't do it myself. I don't think it's a good idea, but if that's what you want to do, don't make sense to me. I wouldn't recommend it. But I ain't gonna fight you over it. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm saying, how'd it work out for you? Did you get the answers to questions that you were looking for? Or was she distracted by everything that's going on in the restaurant? Talking about the girl's shoes next to her. Talking about where she get that purse and that outfit. It looks nice. She's focused on everybody else but that person right there in front of her. Everybody else got her attention but you. Because you at this restaurant, it's 5-star, nice. The ambiance is real cool. The music was nice and soft. The lighting was just perfect. But she's focused on everything else around her besides the person in front of her. Yeah, I'm good. That ain't what we doing. Man, Red Ranger said, first date should be as inexpensive as possible because y'all are strangers and don't even know is y'all and will ever even see each other again. That's true. Look, those two statements are true. Those two statements are true. And I'm not going to fight you over it because I agree. That might be the first and last time you see this woman. And you went all out for her for what? And then at the end of the night, you might not even get lucky, get no cheeks. So now you're going home with a full belly and a dry dick. Now you got to hit that bottle of lotion. Man, I'm just saying. So, like I said, prepare some questions, some questions that you're going to ask this woman on a date. Prepare some questions that you might have had in your previous conversation with the woman. You talked to her. She said some things that you kind of question, or she said some things that you need some type of clarity. Those are the questions you should be asking her. It's questions like that, like I said, her feelings on having kids, her feelings on getting married. Some of those things, those are the type of questions you should have prepared. You should have on hand, on deck, so you can ask and inquire about it and get the answers you're looking for. So that can let you know further, did I make a mistake? Damn, I don't think she's a woman for me. Or, shit, she got a lot of possibility. I might want to continue to inquire about this one. She's worth investing in. And maybe on that second date, you can take her out to dinner. Or maybe even that night. Look, nope. Excuse me. Nobody said you can't go out to dinner now. I mean, you might start off at a coffee shop. The date's going good. The conversation going good. He may say, hey, I'm kind of hungry. You hungry? You want to go somewhere and get something to eat? Now, of course, you probably going to be dressed for the occasion enough to go to a 5-star restaurant, but you can go to a nice, ladies, is Cheesecake Factory good enough, y'all? I mean, I know we've seen the video and we know it was a hoax and everything, but does some of y'all ladies take that mindset, nah, I ain't going to Cheesecake Factory? Because you may be, hey, Cheesecake Factory probably about a mile down the road. I'm hungry. You feel like you want to go get something to eat? And then you go from there. Why? Because now you was inquiring. You got all the questions that you needed, at least for that day. Answer. You got certain answers you're looking for. You got certain things, some clarity on certain questions you may have for. And now we can keep this thing going. We can keep it further. Look, date may not just go a couple hours, man. Look, a date can go the whole day. You meet that right woman, a date can go all day, all night. Let me stop. I'm just saying. That bad boy go all night. And then what? Let me hit this water bottle. Come on now, travel. You're going to take your ass to a damn Cheesecake Factory. Why you got to sell it? That right man said, I'm hungry. Let's go to Cheesecake Factory. Travel, you're going to be, okay, yeah, I'm ready. Let me go get my purse. Stop acting silly. What's going on, young lady? It's been a while, but I'm glad you're back. My man Red Ranger said all night to the next morning, right on. Brother Truth, what's going on, big brother? Look, it's possible. I mean, it's very well possible. I mean, look, again, you having this conversation, you getting the answers you looking for, you getting all the answers that you're inquiring about, you getting the clarity that you need from her. And now, so be it. You know, like you said, I'm hungry, and let's go. I got a nice little spot over here. It's real nice. They got the drinks are nice. They make good strong drinks. You know, they not selfish on the alcohol. I'm not a drinker, but I'm just saying. You know, y'all may be drinkers. I'm not a drinker. I'm gonna hit that water. I'm at that water bottle. But I'm just saying, drinks are strong. They're good. Let's go over and have a drink. I heard they got a nice live band over. You like music? Let's go over here and listen to some music. Just relax a little bit. I'm just saying, man. You never know where it could take you. You never know where that conversation could go. And that's the beautiful thing about it is you getting the answers that you need, fellas. You getting the answers that you need. When I was looking up some things at these videos, one video I want to show you of a comedian. Well, let me take it back. I didn't look it up. My research team looked it up. My research team of one, Dorian. She's part of the research staff. Now she's gonna be coming and hit me on my phone talking about I need a raise. I'm saying no. You've been blessed by my presence. And she's gonna accuse me of being arrogant and cocky. I'm saying that's okay. I still love you. But nonetheless, we found this comedian. Now, this comedian I have never seen in person. I've seen his live stand-ups like on his little specials, but I've never seen this guy in person, man. And he's funny as hell. He's funny as hell. But he was talking about going on first dates and his experience on it. So let's watch it. My man Ali.
Like I heard about this list about first date shit. I just heard about it. And it was weird to me. It was weird to me about the first date thing. Because I know this is predicated about what people see on TV and where they want to go and all the rest of that. Your first date's supposed to be at State 48 or whatever fancy ass restaurant you deem fancy. Why is that your first date? Do you go there on the regular? You don't even know that this shit good. You trying to go for atmosphere. Let me tell you, I will not date one woman that eat atmosphere. If you eat decor, I ain't fucking with nobody who eat decor. You gotta eat food. And the food gotta be good. I'm not going to pay no $300, $200 for no food that's not good. Because if you do date a man that do that, you should label him irresponsible. But see, that's the type of shit that happen when people go buy shoes that's too small for their feet. Because they was on sale and they look good. That's the people who say shit about first date. My first date gonna be with you, we gonna be walking around somewhere. Just walking around, getting to know each other. I'm not taking you nowhere. We going out, we might go walk around downtown. Buy you some snack shit, we gonna get to know each other because I'm not trying. Some snack shit. I know me. I know how rugged I am with this shit. I'm not going on the date to eat. I'm going on a date to find out what type of person I'm trying to eat with for a long time. So I'm not going to take you to no movie. I'm not going to take you to no shit where I can't get to know you. I need to talk to your ass. I need to see who the fuck you are. And you're not going out with me because we go to fancy places. I know it, especially when I know what I look like. I know you know what this is. You know I'm not. You know goddamn well you know I'm well-to-do. So wherever we go, I don't give a damn. If we go in and get some fries from Burger King, we both sit in the parking lot with crowns on. And talk about which sauce we like the best. I don't like that right there. That shit nasty. If you not happy doing that inside of a Rolls Royce, nigga, that's on you. That's what we finna do.
Man, I haven't had the opportunity to see that comedian live, man. But every time I see her stand up, man, it's always entertaining. Let me continue to acknowledge some of the people. Sir Hale, big brother, how you doing? It's been a minute, but I'm glad you're here, brother. I'm glad you're brother. Truth, I make sure I acknowledge you. Well, sir, I didn't get the opportunity to acknowledge Hunting Wisdom. I'm sorry. I mispronounced the name. Shout out to you for being here. Right on. Travel One in here starting trash. Y'all. Travel One, you know you're going to go to that Cheesecake Factory. I don't know why you made that statement. I don't even know why you made that statement. You know you would. Let me say this. When you on these first dates, one of the things I would like to do on dates is to put myself in certain positions, right? You know, if I'm really feeling this woman, I'm really, I'm like, man, we vibing. I'm going to put myself in situations where we can sit side by side, not across from each other. You understand what I'm saying? Side by side. Now we can get that closeness. How does she feel about being close with somebody? How does she feel like when, rubbing shoulders, being touched? You know what I'm saying? Some people, that's their thing, right? Now, some people are not into that. They don't like to be that close with maybe what we consider a stranger. So, of course, you as a man, we respect the boundaries. That's, you should, I prefer you sit across. Okay, no problem at all. But please believe me, I'm going to try again before the night's over to see if your comfort level, see if you took that wall down, see if you let your guards down, and now all of a sudden he's shoulder to shoulder. What's happening? Look, you got to go in there with a positive attitude. Make sure you ask good questions. You know what I'm saying? When you come with that positive attitude, and you have that certain level of confidence, ladies, they see that. They understand that. They acknowledge that. And so when you come with that positive attitude and you come with that level of confidence, then when you ask your questions, they feel at ease. Now, don't go in there and throw the fastball question on straight off the bat. Don't do that. Don't do that. You work your way up. Throw them a softball. Maybe two softball questions. Have you been here before? Something like that. You ain't got to go try to knock them down. So, how you feel about marriage? No, don't just slow down. Take your time. Enjoy yourself. You can get at those questions. The reason I said it, because I seen this video. I want y'all to see now. I don't know how to take my man. I mean, I don't blame for the question he asks. I don't. But I think it's a time and a place for it, right? I don't know. Look here. Y'all let me go to the video. Let me know what y'all think.
I don't really got much.
All right. You have any kids?
I do actually. I have a daughter. Her name is Miracle.
Oh, so your baby daddy know you out here?
Yeah, so what is he even talking about? Like, how disrespectful are you? Who raised you? I don't know. But this is why I do not allow people to like set me up, because you get things like this, disrespect. Let me be the person who steps up the date. Because this right here, this is why I don't date people in Atlanta. No. Baby daddy. Okay, first, I don't use the terminology baby daddy. But no, I guess no. He lives in LA.
I mean, what you supposed to call it?
We don't have that type of relationship. So he's my daughter's father. That's how we talk to each other.
So you don't be sneaking to go see him, and then like y'all don't still communicate, nothing like that?
No, I don't go sneak to go and see him.
I mean, you know, this generation, you never know.
Listen, we just sat down. How are we going from where we was to baby daddy to all this extra stuff?
I mean, it's just questions just inside. I could just go on and lay them out. Say what I gotta say.
So you obviously talk to girls who, what, rub you the wrong way, or?
So you a son. That's how you
obviously,
do it.
Because
that's what you like doing.
Who are you to mention my baby's daddy? You mean my daughter's father? And then like the baby daddy language. Like, no, baby's father, you know, my daughter's dad. And just the whole dynamic of like you being in my business and trying to figure out we haven't even finished the first date. What makes you think that you have any right to mention anything about my daughter's life, and what does she have to do with it? That's real disrespectful. We just started talking and you wanna...
I mean, I wouldn't call it talking. I mean, it's our first date. I mean...
Do I give you that chick? What the heck is wrong with you?
You never know. You never know.
Obviously, you need to rethink your dating pool, and you need to go back to school, get your vocabulary up. And this is exactly why I'm going out to dates with ghetto ass. I bet you from fucking Chicago, aren't you?
Oh my goodness.
Bye.
Wow. Have a good day. A great day.
Bitch.
I'm gonna have a better day.
Now, I don't know if she said that or it was just a drop at the end of the video when they said bitch. I'm like, God damn. What did my man Red Ranger? What did he say? He was just being funny. She's sensitive about being a baby mama and immediately got triggered. I personally think he dodged a bullet because her ghetto ways immediately came out. What else he said? Man, men are direct. Questions need to be asked, and he wanted to skip the bullshit. God damn. Shout out to the average man for the $10 super chat. Brother, I appreciate you. And you didn't have to, but you chose to. And I appreciate the blessings. Thank you, sir. He said, what up, Hink? What up, brother Hink? Hey, it's funny. I've seen him here in Houston a few times. Average man, I didn't know that you live in Houston. I'll be out there sometime. I'm about to link up with you, my brother. Right on. Shout out to Red Lipstick Vine. Guys, I don't know if y'all seen that introduction that I had. The one with the smooth jazz-like music to it. Well, I didn't do that. That's not my doing. That's this lady's doing. Ty, a.k.a. Red Lipstick Vine. She does a great job. So if you're looking for some work, get with her. Right on. My man AB, what's going on, big brother? And my lady said, y'all need to continue to hit that like button. God damn it, what you waiting on? Oh, man. Let me say this. I understand what my man Red Ranger saying. See, he's saying right here. He was just being funny, and she's sensitive about being a baby mama and immediately got triggered. Now, let me say this. I don't like being called a baby daddy. So I guess, am I sensitive about that shit too? I guess I am. I don't know. I think it's degraded because I wasn't a baby daddy. I'm an ex-husband. I don't like that either. So I don't call my ex-wife a baby mama. When she used to joke and say that shit, I had to correct her. I said, first of all, I'm not got no goddamn baby daddy. I'm your ex-husband. I'm the father of our son. Don't disrespect. Now, if I was one of them dudes who I wasn't shit, I don't blame you for calling me a baby daddy because it is what it is. That's not me. So don't put that title on me. Don't put that label on me. So Red Ranger, am I sensitive? I guess I am. But that situation, like, I'm sorry, my bad. Shout out to the Red Ranger with the $4.99 super chat. He said, a little something for the coffee. For the coffee salute. Right on, big bro. I appreciate it. You didn't have to, you chose to. And I appreciate the blessings. Thank you, Red Ranger. I promise you, I appreciate it. The thing about it, that situation right there, I think he was trying too hard to try to be funny. I know he was being funny and he was trying too hard. But once she told her the situation, he probably should have tried to scale back. Instead, he doubled down. Instead, he doubled down and try to continue with the bad humor. Now, let me. I don't know who decided to set up the picnic date. I think that was a great idea. Going on a picnic date for the first date, I think is a great idea. Right? Get a basket or get whatever you want to carry the stuff in. Bring it to the park, lay some blankets down. We could enjoy nature, put our feet to the grass, engage, not a lot of distractions, just me and her. I think that's a great idea. So kudos and to my man if that was his idea. Kudos to him for doing that. But I think he struck out everywhere else as far as that date. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with you asking certain questions. I understand. But throw a couple softballs first before you throw the fastball. Soften her up, work your way in there. Especially in 2024. It is. Some of these ladies are really sensitive. Now, was she kind of sensitive on this? Probably. She could have probably had a little different. Probably could have laughed it off and kept it moving and said, well, I ain't got a baby daddy. It's not like that. And then explain stuff and keep it moving. Instead, she got on the defensive, and now he decided to double down on the corny ass jokes. And now we all see the results of it. I mean, Ray said, yeah, it's a sore spot, but understandable. Yeah. It is what it is. Oh, that's baby mama know who they are. Yeah. Yeah. Red Lipstick Vibe needs a 10 to 30 second intro. Is that something you are interested in? Hey B, she does a good job. I promise she does. I mean, I love the one I got. Now, I know she hit me up. She said, we might need to get you a new intro, Hank. Yeah, that's cool. But I like my one. I like it. appreciate it, bro. You're welcome, ma'am. You're welcome. And hopefully your night as well. He said, Martin seems like he's trying too hard to be funny now, too. Yeah. Yeah, AB for real. It looked like he really did. You know, so trying to, and maybe it's because of nervousness. He was trying to be funny, and it just didn't hit well. It didn't hit well. Now, like my man Red said it was, you know, attitude. Yeah, she probably had an attitude, and it showed. It showed. She had that attitude, and he brought it out in her. he brought it out in her with that statement. I tell you that. It is what it is. But the thing about that situation, like I said, there's nothing wrong with you asking the hard, tough questions. I'm all for it. You know, me, I believe in interrogating them. Some people call it vet. I call it interrogate because I need to know these questions. Now, I'm going to ask these questions, but I'm going to work my way up to it. Like I said, I'm going to throw a couple softballs and get it in there and say, and some of these questions I'm going to ask prior to the date, right? Some of these questions I'm going to ask prior to the date. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to know some of these questions. But what I'm going to do is take that opportunity for some of those questions that I did ask her, you know, during the phone call, you know, doing the phone interviews. I'm going to ask him again and do some follow-up. Because now I want to see her body language, how she responds to when I ask that question in person. You know, do I feel like I'm getting the same energy like I did when I was on the phone with her? Or am I getting some different type of energy because now we in person? Now I can see her response. Now I can see her facial expressions. Now I can see how she's going to take it. See, I'm going to do that on that first day. That's a must. my man, everybody said the attitude was already there. It came out way too easy. He was going to get attitude from was going to get attitude from when eventually. Yeah. Look, I believe that. I believe that. I believe it was going to be there. He said it's good. He found her conflict resolution skills early before getting too invested. Yeah. Look, but Red Range, we also found out his. Because let me tell you what he didn't do. He didn't try to diffuse the situation. He didn't try to do that. And that's, as men, we have to do that. We have to be able to assess the situation, calm it down, because you never know. Now, fortunately for her, she look like the one that got too overly emotional, I guess, and start throwing shit and acting a fool and all of that, you know, and start, you know, ready to buck up and fight and all that. That's not good. Because you got some ladies that like that. When you say some stuff like that, trigger them to the point where they ready to put hands on you. Yeah, that's not cool. We don't do that. Let's keep our hands to ourselves. Ain't nobody hitting me. I'm not hitting her. We're not doing that. So I think there was a moment where an opportunity he could have did it, but he showed he didn't. To me, he showed his continuous childish ways about him. I know he felt like that was a good joke. He hit good. He's gonna run with it. But then he said, "Well, does he still sneak around? Come on, man. Come on, brother. Come on, man." You could have threw about 2 softball questions in the midst of that fastball, right? I'm gonna say it again. I'm all for throwing a fastball when need be. Throw a couple softballs in there, get a fastball, maybe 2 fastballs, then come back with a couple softball questions. So you don't feel like you are piling on. At the same time, even with the softball questions, you still getting answers. You still getting things, and you still get answers you're looking for. It's just not as aggressive type question. And then you could come back with a fastball. One thing I try not to do too much of is talk about exes. Once I figured out that you're not in a relationship, you're no longer in a relationship, and you and that exes has no more inquiries about each other. I don't care about them no more. I don't want to talk about them. I don't want to mention them. I don't bring them up. Why? What's the purpose? They're irrelevant now. As long as they're not in the picture, yeah, what we talking about for? As long as they're not doing anything to interfere with the current relationship, yeah, what we talking about them for? They're not worth mentioning. They have nothing to do with what we got going on. Now, lady, I don't want to hear about her ex unless he's doing something that's going to affect her that I have to deal with. Then that's different. But if it's nothing that's going to affect her or affect our relationship, our marriage, our union, whatever the case may be, yes, they ain't relevant to me. Yeah, okay, cool. Let them be what they be. Who cares? What they got to do with us? He's not in our relationship. It's me and you. I'm not with him. That's the past. I'm the present. Let's worry about let's live in the present. So what we talking about my ex for? What she got to do with things? She's the past. You the present. Let's stay in the present. Let's focus on the present. If she's doing something that's going to cause strife or some type of issues in our relationship, then guess what? I got to address it, or you need to address it. Because if I have to address it, it's not going to be the way you want me to address it. It's going to be the way I want to address it. And you may not like how I address it. So with being on these first dates, we're not going to be talking about exes. It's not going to be a whole lot. Like I said, once I establish that you and your ex is no longer a thing, okay, cool, problem solved. I'm good on that. Because once I get all those questions out, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Like I said, the most I want to know is what happened. Why'd y'all break up? And once you tell me, okay, I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to pay attention. I'm heard. Because I'm going to pay attention and take notes. Now, I'm not going to talk about it no more, but I'm definitely going to take notes. Okay. Broke up for what? What was the reason? Okay. Okay. Hopefully you resolve that. Hopefully you address that. And you are no longer acting and moving like that anymore. And you learned from that. You dealt with that. Because I don't want that shit to be coming up with me. Because if it does, then I got to address it accordingly. Shout out to my guy Matthew with the $5 super chat. Man, you didn't have to, you chose to, and I appreciate the blessing. Thank you. Even though you're a hater, Matthew, you come through with the goddamn hate all the time, but today you came through some love. He said, Hank, I forgot we're going to be in Orlando Wednesday, but this is a little support. I'm not a hater. I'm a truth teller. Vikings Nation ain't shit. You mad, big brother? Hey, man, shout out to my brother Matthew. Boy, look, Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, we talk about sports and a sports recap. And we wore Matthew's head out on Monday with that. Couldn't come with that bullshit-ass Vikings and Cleveland shit that day. It was rough on my man. He made it through, it looks like. Shout out to Matthew. Oh, no. Sherry Bird said, maybe I'm hood. I just please as in crazy. Shout out to Sherry Bird. Oh, man, look here. What did my man say? Red Ranger said, if the baby daddy is 2 strike felons, that's used to the... God damn. If the baby, I assume the baby days, I assume you mean baby daddies. Okay, I got you. If the baby daddies is a 2 strike felon, they use it to knot on her head and already killed a man. Damn, I don't want to deal with a woman. That makes sense. That makes sense. My man AB said, do people still do blind dates? I don't know. I've never been on a blind date. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. AB, for real. I wouldn't be surprised at all if people still do blind dates. I've never been on a blind date. I probably wouldn't recommend nobody go on a blind date because, man, yeah. But, I mean, if you got a good circle of people around you, man, and you know their mindset, and if maybe they can't set you up and they could do a little, I don't know, look, I'm showing my age when I say this name, Chuck Woolery. He used to be on a show called Matchmaker. I'm showing my age when I say that name, though. Maybe. Love Connection. That's what the show's called. Love Connection. I'm sorry, not Matchmaker. I don't know. What's it called, Matchmaker? I don't know. Hey, one of you old heads help me out. I don't know. But as far as the blind dates, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I could go on a blind date. I will be, man. Look. Because again, I want to be able to talk to the individual prior to the blind date, and going on blind dates, you're not going to be allowed to do it. So I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can. But let me not go any further because we got another one of Hank's biggest haters. Big Anna laughing. Now, Big Anna laughing a little bit more hater. Nah, I don't know. How can what I want to say? Big Anna is a bigger hater than Matthew. Let me say that. Because he be coming from my neck, man. He be killing me. But that's okay. I still love the brother. And I appreciate the brother's service. Right on. He said, shout out. He said, I see you still got... Big ain't go to hell. He said, I see you still got that Eve album up. Keep trying to be a gangster. Big Ed, I appreciate the $10 super chat. Thank you. You didn't have to, but you chose to, and I appreciate the blessings. Thank you, sir. And for the record, I've never been a gangster. I'm just a good old country boy. That's it. That's it. That's all I am. My man, Brother Payne, come through. He come through. He said, I've been on a blind date. And it was fantastic. Look here, Brother Payne. I don't know what it was like when you went on blind date back in the days. I'm curious. You got to let me know in the chat. How was your blind date? And how long ago was this? You've been married over 40, damn near 50 years. You've been married over 50 years. What was that blind date like for you? I'm curious. I'm really curious. Shout out to Brother Payne, man. Me and Brother Payne, I give him a hard time, man, but I love the guy, man. A good old OG, man. He's a good sport. I tell you that, Brother Payne's good. He gonna give you some shit now. I'll tell you, he gonna give you some shit, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Brother Payne said I was in college. Damn. I'm afraid to ask what year that was, Brother Payne. You was in college, 82? 83? Sherry Berry said never had a blind date. Right on. Sherry Berry said, I ain't need no blind date. I'll pull them. He said a local girl. 1980. I was weird. I was close. I said 82, 83. I was close. I was close. Oh man, y'all got me going. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. Look, man, as far as the first date day, man, like I said, make sure you pay attention to the little things. You know, it's gonna be your first opportunity to see that person, see how they act, see how they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? Little things like that. Like I said, you make sure you got all the intel and the data you need, and you take mental notes. You know, see if she has any habits that may not vibe with you. If she's a smoker, right? You know, you may not be a smoker like myself, but she smokes. So can you deal with that? Right? Can you deal with that? Is that something you okay with that? Another thing is, does she drink? And does she drink a lot? Does she get to the point of she gets a little tipsy and intoxicated? Now, to me, I don't drink. But, you know, if she was a drink, that's cool. Now, if she get to the point where she's getting drunk, that's a turn off to me. I'm not a smoker, and I can't stand smokers, so that wouldn't even work for me. But these little things like that, you need to know. You need to learn. You need to pay attention to, because that's going to let you know whether you can rock with her or not. All this goes on during the first dates. That's why you got to really pay attention and ask certain questions. You know, if you don't, you know, you're going to miss out on a lot of intel that you need to really be paying attention to. Like I said earlier, a lot of this stuff could be resolved and you don't even have to worry about later, because you don't cut it off at the root. Yeah, I'm not going to get to the point where I'm saying I do with this woman, and this is how she acts. She's got these habits that I don't vibe with, because I wasn't paying attention. You know, how many drinks she was taking in, how many shots she was knocking down. She kept saying, I need to go outside, you know, saying get some air. But she really out there smoking a cigarette. She pulled that vape pen out. She doing it right there at the table. Like, oh shit. Yeah, this ain't my thing. I ain't with this. So what do? Are you vibing with that or not? And then that could let you know, you might have to break that thing off. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. You might have to let them know, hey, I'm not a fan of smoking. And you're smoking, that's not my thing. I understand that's what you do. And I'm not trying to discourage you or make you stop doing whatever you do, but it's just not me. So this ain't gonna work. And keep it moving. Ain't no need to elongate the situation, getting your feelings all involved from something that's not gonna work because she smokes. She drinks too much for you. Just be straight up and honest with her. Tell her, let her know I ain't with it. What's wrong with you, Sherry, man? She said, I drink, I smoke. I'm supposed to, but I can't. So those who don't know, that's a rap, that's a lyric to a rap song. So it's I don't know if that's what Sherry Berry doing or she's actually just saying this. But that's a lyric to a rap song. I'm not saying I'm a bartender, so you already know. You already know. And look at this guy. He gonna come in and recite the rest of the lyrics to the song. Shout out to my man Nightish, man. Oh man. I like to say, Hick and I don't drink or smoke. This is true. So, let me ask you. I'm sure you see a lot of people out on first date being a bartender. I'm sure you do. I would definitely be interested in hearing. I'm sure you have some stories for me. I'm sure I would be very interested to hear them. I need to. Let me see. Let me see. What am I doing? Let me do this. Let me do this. Where we at? So, what'd she say? You know, when I was a full-time, it was common. I still see this, still see it, but these chicks act like a real. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think. What? Let me ask you a question about. I'll send this over to you. Let me search this. All right. You got the link. I sent it to you. Check your IG. Because I'm interested in hearing some of these stories about the bartender. Look, I used to do it too. Bartender thing too. And you will see some crazy, crazy stuff. Especially on first dates, man. Where you could kind of tell they was like first dates. They would be at the bar, start at the bar on drinks and stuff like that, relaxing, chilling. And this one guy, he was at the bar with this young lady, but he wasn't seeing the hints. She wasn't feeling him at all. She wasn't feeling him at all, but he kept trying. Like, damn, bro, you're striking out bad. She's not even paying you no attention. One time he went to the bathroom. She's trying to link up with somebody else. Now, not at the bar, not the same place, but on the phone, you just, when I came over, cleared his drink, and she was messaging someone else. I'm like, damn, boy, she's scandalous. She's like, she was just enjoying herself, enjoying a couple drinks, and they was waiting for the their table. But you could see she was just there for the free meal. She wasn't looking for I ain't gonna say she wasn't looking. She was looking for somebody else. He just wasn't a dude. And she wasn't feeling it. She wasn't feeling it all, but he didn't even get the hint. And when I see stuff like that, I'm like, damn, Doc, I want to go say something to him. But sometimes you got to learn them lessons, right? Sometimes you got to learn them hard lessons. Let me show this clip I've seen on. And I've seen this clip, and it kind of reminds me of the situation. It kind of reminds me of the situation I'm talking about when I was a bartender back in the days. Let me see.
I went on a first date, and when I opened the door, my man was at my front door, and I was like, "Whoa!" Like, right? And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out, and I was like, "Wow, this is different, right?" So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this, trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it, and it just hasn't, like, I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Did you say he opened your car door?
He opened.
High five.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want. But it.
So, ladies, I don't know. I hope this was just a one-off. I hope y'all not really doing this. Y'all ain't doing the fellas like that, are you? Y'all ain't treating them bad, is you? I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Look, shout out to Brother King. Brother King turned the big 4-0 on Sunday. To the point, man, he had to look like him. I think you had some cupcakes, Brother King. Had some cupcakes, man. They was serenading my man, singing him happy birthday. Shout out to Brother King, man, for being blessed enough to live another beautiful year. Shout out to you, brother, and happy belated birthday. But with that situation in that clip, that video, she was so oblivious to what was going on around him. This man is, doing the things that, a lot of ladies say they ask for. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the things that you would ask. But she wasn't ready to receive that. She wasn't. And so it's sad to see that. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to see when you see individuals do stuff like that, because it doesn't help the fellas. Because, some men, they get discouraged by that shit. When you trying hard, you putting yourself out there, and they shit on you. Those. All right. I know that's right. Let me say, folks, Sherry Bird's crazy. But stuff like that discourage a man. It depends on the type of man he is. I mean, if he's a man who's already shaky, right, about his confidence and about his has little to no swagger, and he's already uneasy about the whole first date thing, and then something like that happens. I mean, he's gonna be shook. Some dudes don't bounce back for that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've heard some stories and seen some shit. Some dudes don't bounce back. They get in that rut like, man, I ain't doing that no more. Well, brother, you only did one time. It was a one-off. Not every woman is like that. Not every woman is as bad as that one you went out. You know what I'm saying? There's some good women out there. I've never been a guy that said to say, oh, these women. No, I would never say that. I would never say that. I came across some good people. Now, at the time, I might not have been shit. Shit. I might have been an asshole, a womanizer, a freak. But I can't sit there and say they was all bad. I can't do that. I'm going to be good. My man AB said, I think what she wants is what everybody else is a good for her. Now, let me say it again. I think what she wants is what everybody else says is good for her. I can agree with that. But it's not what she naturally wants. AB, I agree. She's trying to live up to everybody else's standards and not her standard for her own. You know, you hear some people get in a little circle of Debbie Downers and dudes will be around just be all negative and they don't ever see the positive in certain things. I can't stand that shit. That's depressing. But you got people like that. You got people like that. So when she and talks and carry on like that can really crush a man. Some men, I ain't gonna say most men. Some men it could crush them, and like I said, make them not want to step out like that. It really can. And so when you see stuff like that, man, what are you supposed to do? So if I see that happen go on, I would definitely have a conversation. Man, look, she was a one-off. Don't worry about it. She ain't shit. Move on to the next. Don't even sweat it. And that's what I wanted to tell my man. I said, dude, that woman you got at that table, boss, she ain't shit. She ain't shit. You waste your time on her. It's unfortunate. I don't know what questions you asked. I don't know what intel you got prior to going out with her. I don't know. But whatever it is, you better go back to the drawing board and get it right the next time. Because this shit gonna keep happening to you, though. Because that woman was totally disinterested. She wasn't even seeing him, feeling like want to have nothing to do with him. And this was during the early days of the cell phones. You know what I'm saying? You remember flip. You just started texting. You know, they charge you like 10 cents a text. It was those days. It's during the days of Sprint, the flip phone with the little antenna on the side. Y'all remember the old Sprint phone that was silver with the antenna on the side? It had a little circle that light up when somebody's calling. It usually flashed the number going across the little screen on the side before you open it up. It was during those days. I was like, damn, man. And, you know, she wasn't a bad-looking woman. Nice-looking woman. But she wasn't feeling my man. You know, I don't know. But my man, he was pulling out all the stops. And they just wasn't working for him. They just wouldn't work. It happens. Sometimes sometimes the woman just not interested in you. But she was okay with going out because she needed to get out of the house. She was bored. She was hungry, wanted something to eat. I don't know. I don't know. Was it a blind date? I don't know. I didn't ask no questions to them like that. They just, you know, I just knew they was out. They just sitting there waiting for the table, they said. So, yeah, you got situations like that. Look here. Sherry Berry, what are you talking about? You caping at old people. And she said, boy, bye. Sherry Berry, I wouldn't plan on dropping a link tonight. I wouldn't plan on doing that. So that's why I ain't drop it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't plan on doing that. Just do a little something. Just talk about first date. That's it. That's it. I wouldn't plan on having a lot of people up here, have a lot of conversation. I wouldn't try on do that. It was an educational show. Educational / entertainment show. So Sherry Berry, don't get an attitude, man. It's not worth it. But I hope your night's good. And go make your husband happy. You talking about you gonna kill for one? That man in there like that, he probably needs some company. Go keep that man company. Shame on you. Well, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. I promise you, I do. I really do. And y'all continue to rock with me. Got some more great news coming down the pipeline and great shows coming down the pipeline. For you guys who are interested in fantasy football and looking for some help this fantasy football season, on Monday, I will have my man Chris Allen, who's been with me the last 2 seasons. I will have him on Monday. We're going to be talking about fantasy football. The do's and the don'ts. Who should you draft? Who you shouldn't? Who's the player that's going to be a sleeper this season? And who's the player to stay away from? We're going to be talking about all that good stuff. All that good stuff. So, guys, make sure you tune in and make sure you stay active in the chat. I don't know if I'm going to drop the link on that show either because, it's going to be up to him. It's going to be up to Chris. If Chris is going to be okay with having some people up there asking questions, I'll do that. But we'll see. We'll see then. But, yes, make sure you guys tune in. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, Monday on the Basement Sports Recap. Right on? But until then, I will see you on the next one.